Yo, it's Guido coming at you with Tactics Talk. Welcome back and thanks for tuning in. Got the carry pants on in the AMX CDA 105. Well, they're not on yet, but I'm gonna have to put them on here in the near future. I have a couple videos on aggressive Casemate tactics with this tank, which I'm working on for my 100 battle challenge. I'm quite enjoying it, even though I'm not above 50% in it. I've had some pretty spectacular games. It tends to be feast or famine for me. Hopefully, by the time I get to 100, I'm over 50% as I learn how to better play it. This one turned out to be a carry situation. One of the other videos I'm going to show you, if I haven't already done so, will do so soon, is how to be aggressive in a Casemate bottom tier. This one's top tier. So whenever you're top tier, whatever it is you're in, doesn't matter if it's a scout, an arty, whatever, you have to contribute. You got to figure out a way to get in there. So if you're one of these people that comes in and goes, all right, I don't know what this 1S is doing, he loses his mind. If you come into a game and go, ooh, I'm a Casemate TD, and you don't consider the tier, the map, the situation, and you just camp in the back and hope for the best, that's not a great way to do it. So I'm going to get up here, and I was really hoping not to have the 50 TP and multiple friends show up. I don't have a whole lot of help, so I'm actually going to run away. For once in my durned life, maybe learn a little bit of something and get out of there. Now, this could have gone two ways. I maybe should have stuck around. We'll get spun around here and see if we can work on this. But I felt like with the arty, there's two of them, and the number of tanks they had, I just couldn't quite get to that guy. There we go, take a shot on him. That me up there in a place where it was hard to get my gun online and get things going was not going to be the best idea. My team's doing some yeoman's work there. The T-29's working it as best he can. Got a 3485, but our Tiger 2 and AMX, our other 8s have gone over to the west side and are futzing around, staring down the 103 and the T-25. We've worked a pretty good advantage here, so fairly soon I'm going to need to start working forward if I can. But my team's getting beat up, and it was right here where I went, I think maybe I should have been forward with these guys. We'll put a shot into that guy. That's going to help a little bit. T50 TP or 50 TP PR guys coming around. We'll try to track and shoot him. There we go. Back up in case he sees me. He does not see me. He backs out. We're just trying to support these dudes here. LTG gets by. We're doing all right over on the west side, but they've started to even up, so it's 4-3. And this is again where I was thinking, yeah, I think if I was forward, I definitely got some shots in there, but I might have been able to help these guys out just a little bit better, especially right here. But the 43 TER gets hammered. The T29 looks like maybe the PR wants to come in there. The 3045 dies, and I'm thinking, all right, this is no place for me now. It's too late. I've already kind of been too campy right here. PR's coming around. Looks like he's going to nuke this guy. T29's getting hurt, and I'm going to have to run away. So let me know what you think. I don't know. I think I might have been able to help clean up a couple of near deads had I gone in. Then I see the 5100 YOLOing in, which does not please me too much. I don't know why he sat over on the other side and then decides to YOLO. So I'm going to come around here, grab this bush. Maybe I can get a shot or two on these dudes, but still I'm in danger of getting pushed. So I'm going to have to run away probably. Holy cow, the Sturv moved up. It was at that point that I went, well, maybe I'm glad I wasn't kind of moving around, because that guy's going to get a couple shots on me hiding out in the back. I think more than likely where he was right about here at about D7 in those bushes and getting nice shots. So I come up over and start trying to help the guys, and he starts shredding me. I'm also a huge arty target, so there's another light. I'll spin around, see if we can get a shot on this guy. He's down below there. Nope. And we'll move on out. Tiger 2 still in the middle. We've got a couple guys over on the west side. It's 7-7, pretty even hit points. They've got a couple tier 8s left. We've got 3 tier 8s left. And we'll just head on back this way. From here now, it becomes an exercise of trying to figure out how to get shots, because it's tempting with this Casemate to sit in a bush and hope for the best, which I'm going to do initially. We lose our 131. That hurt. I don't know why he was pushing over to that side, because there was nobody over there to really get shots. There was a sniper or two. Well, not even the Super Hellcat was ready to snipe. Tiger 2 maybe, but be careful, scouts, on situations like this. Kind of pay attention to where your tanks are, and then all of a sudden I see how many guys they've got up there in the north. The LTG's moved back that way, so okay. Sturv's probably not going to push. Where's the VK? VK was hurt. Is anybody going to come this way? Super Hellcat over there has a pretty good view on anybody who might be moving across the open. There is a bunch of trees and stuff over on the south side of the map right there they can move through. That can be dangerous. I'm actually going to go take a look over here. Tiger 2 dies. That hurt. But of course he was wandering around in the middle of the map. Same thing applies to him as the scout. What was the purpose of hanging out in the middle of the map right now? At this point, you're kind of counting on either a proxy light or getting lucky and out spotting something. There's the Sturv. Take a snap at him. Thank goodness he didn't see me. It's just a little bit outside my spotting there. Got the Hellcat. He parks behind a building. I'm thinking he's going to come out. We'll just shoot him right here. Oh, he got back behind another one. Here he comes. Are we going to get a shot, or is he going to get covered up? He gets covered up. Oh my gosh. Is he going to come at us, or is the Hellcat going to go get him? It's hard to tell. And I really need to get moving now. Really need to get moving. Going to pretty soon ignore the VK. He's sort of crawling up the hill. Super Hellcat's looking for a way around him to get a shot. T-25 looks like he gets in on him. And I'm just not going to get a shot here, right? I'm looking through that hill. It's just not great. Just not a great play on my part right there. They finally get rid of him, no thanks to me, but we lose a tank as well in that. So my gun has not shot in a very long time other than that snap. So it's time for me to get active and aggressive. It was really a poor decision there in the middle part of the game. So we got to go try to figure this out. I think the Challenger and 103 are probably camping in the back. The LTG is really the guy I'm very interested in getting rid of if we can. He's got the best view range on their team. And we're going to push into TDs. We'd like to get rid of the Scout if we could. Our Sturv is up there, and then I find the 103. And I think, all right, it is now time to get aggressive and take an opportunity to get rid of this dude. So we get him locked up. We'll come a little bit closer. We won't take that riskier shot from up above. We'll get down nice and close to him and take that guy out. Zigzag to avoid the 2RD if we can. Hope that we don't walk right into the 3601, and we'll come around the corner here. We'll spin back around. Hellcat's moving in. Sturv has taken some hits, so clearly somebody is up there around A1, 2 or so, maybe B1 or 2. So he started moving around out in the open there and got hammered. I'm thinking, well, do I really? No, I don't really want to go straight through there, do I? Hellcat's up in the bush, though, so that's helpful. I'm going to wait for a second, see if anybody shows up, spin back around, and head back this way. All of a sudden, the LTG makes a appearance. I'm thinking, all right, fantastic. Artie, take out the LTG. He gets hit. Is the Hellcat going to get him? Maybe we can. Who's going to get him? Who knows? Doesn't matter. He's dead. Good. We've got a hurt 3601, 2 Artie, and a Challenger. 2,500 damage. And we'll head off this way. What I think I'm wanting to do now is clear out the forest. Pretty sure the 3601 has not come through the south side of the map. I think he would have made his appearance known by now if he was there. So we're going to come over here. Head over to the east side and get through the forest. And then I'm looking to come across, we've got 5 minutes, which is plenty of time. Looking to come across the north part of the map. Over here, so I want to get into the forest here. Sturv's got the same idea. He's kind of pushing in there. Clean up anything that might be in the northeast. Work across the north over to the west and start gobbling up anything that are in these trees right here one at a time. I've got the hit points. I'm fully hit pointed out. I think we don't get to this bad of a situation if I was more aggressive in the forest earlier. I will take that critique 100%. I don't know how many hit points I would have left by now or if I would have survived it. But I might have been able to keep the tanks in the forest alive. And had we beat them up a little bit better, that 5100 probably wouldn't have come across there and died as well. So we may still have had that tank. That's important. That's something I talk about a lot. So I've got to take that critique and internalize that for myself as well. So let's move this way. There we go. 3601. And I thought he was actually on low hit points, but I was completely incorrect, so we get a shot on him. Do not get lit. That's nice. I think the stirb, yeah, the stirb was lit. So he saw the stirb somehow. Not really sure how that happened. But the stirb managed to get lit doing it. And we'll shoot him with a blind shot in the face. Down he goes. And we'll continue to move in. Avoid the tree. Although he's probably clicking saying, hey, I got killed from her. More than likely, if there's any brains on the other team, they understand that when he died, someone's coming from that direction. I'm just going to keep going because the Super Hellcat is there and we have 2 Arty. Really, this is up to me. The Super Hellcat can't support. I get hit by the Arty. That hurt. Just shoot him on the run. Works for me. I don't want to stop. Probably going to get hit by the Challenger here. Yep. I can only take 2 more from him, so I need to be a little bit careful. There's also Arty. Our Arty takes a little chunk out of him. We hit him and don't kill him, and thankfully, I don't die either. Their Arty has fired. He's on a reload. I don't have a repair kit, so I'm just going to have to wait, deal with the stun, let the zoom go in. Blind shot here. He's not going anywhere. And down he goes for my 5th kill, 4,052 damage. I think there's actually some more damage on blind shots in there. It ends up being about 5,000 damage and 5 kills. So some end game aggression with your casemate for the cleanup part. A little example of how you do that, how you might want to go about it, with some fairly poor decision making early that really got me into this situation, right? So debrief wise, absolutely look at the whole picture, look at the whole replay, look at how you could do better. But then when you do get, even if you make mistakes, when you do get to this certain place, how do you handle that? How do you go about it? Pretty classic on this map, how you clean up guys camping in the back. Really the best approach is from the way that I came, because there's just really no way to come off this hill where the Hellcat is or through this flat right here. This sniper nest is just so powerful. The only protection you have is coming from this way. You can see how the ground dips and goes back up, so you can come up that hill a bit, clean up anything that might be there, and then push into them there. And you're much closer and have a much better run in here than you do from over here on the south side where the Hellcat is. That's all I've got for today, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Let me know what you think about that below, and we will see ya.